Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, my malicious black beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. This is going to be another one of my story times, guys. As you know, my story times is original work, which has been written by myself, created by myself, guys. And I share that with you all in spoken word, guys, okay? So, you all sit back and relax and enjoy tonight's story time. This story time is going to be a little bit different. I decided to do something a little different with story time tonight. This is going to be a venting story time, guys, okay? I'm calling this venting story time of a mad woman, okay? So, yeah, that's how I'm feeling today. So that's what we are going to do. Okay, guys? Y'all remember to please like, share, subscribe, because that is your free way of showing your support to help grow the channel. However, if you would like to make a modest contribution for the support of the channel, you can do so through Cash App, which is $TiffDiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. Venting story time of a mad woman. This, what is seemingly a God-forsaken world, is one big hypocritical contradiction stemming from a gross invasion of systematic abuse. There is no pursuit to happiness, as the masses have been brainwashed to believe. Freedom is a lie that never was. Liberty is a fantasy of illusion, and justice is a joke. Where law and order is a manufactured manipulation and enforced by corrupt cons and crooks bullying the sheeple into submission. The infiltrated land of free men and women turned indoctrinated slaves, which were stolen by lying, slithering snakes, forging their way to a new world order. As for today, those still hopefully chasing a dream by coming to America must be unaware they assassinated Dr. Martin Luther King. Nevertheless, they are in for a rude awakening, as they are sadly mistaken when they're soon met with unfair, unjust, illegal deportation, which is blatantly, hypocritically prejudiced, considering the United States of America made a fortune off of stealing land, gold, and abducting foreign immigrants for slavery who became, by default, naturalized citizens. Now the farmers are in a bit of a pickle, no thanks to the politicians who claim to care about we the people. Now they foolishly think that the willing slaves will come marching in after their reckless votes ruined the modest lives of their willing farm hands, just desiring a better life. Yet they were overworked, underpaid, then kicked to the curb like their lives don't matter too. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the farm owners are acting like they didn't know what they voted for. But this is America, right? Where nothing and nobody is free. It's amazing how leaders of the world go over and beyond to control everything and everyone. Yet they did not create planet Earth or mankind. But they demand respect for themselves, as they claim to stand for equality for everyone else, yet they discriminate against others at the drop of a dime. This cursed place where people are dying to be pretty, popular, famous, and wealthy because celebrities make millions of billions of dollars to entertain, while teachers and doctors struggle for funding to educate, heal, and save a nation. Then they charge you a fee plus taxes just to learn. Blind to the cruel reality of this evil, wicked world, a young woman's hopes for the future are all gone after her dreams have been indefinitely shattered. Her false, misplaced trust in those she once believed to be great leaders, righteous, upstanding beings, and creatively phenomenal role models were nothing more than a hoax used to mind control her into believing their regurgitated lies. A sinister plan by demonically possessed beings used to infiltrate and ritualistically abuse those they see as weak scapegoats and easy targets to push their satanic propaganda. The government lied about our freedom, then invaded our privacy and stole our human rights, land, wealth, and heritage right from up under us. The school system. Only real mission was to indoctrinate and brainwash the children for the higher ups. Then they blatantly lied about history and replaced it with science fiction, all while trying to convince us we can be all we can be when they never even believed in us. Our families lied about their true beliefs and their voodoo ancestors generation after generation, while doing spell work on us just because they were trained to protect their oppressors, not to mention they sold out a long time ago for temporary comforts, which is why they never, ever supported our growth for the sake of their masters. The churches, false prophets sold their soul to the devil and joined secret societies, all while trying to right or wrong us. Yet they lie from behind the pulpit about the God they really worship, their true alliances and allegiances, as they push a false religion to blindly usher us to the slaughter, right along with the government's propaganda to enslave their entire congregations. The industry lied to the unsuspecting, impressionable world about where their loyalties truly lie, gave young people false hope to embrace their artistic, creative endeavors, only to bully and attack them when they try. Then they force their programmed, satanic, masonic, demonic agendas on the dumbed-down masses for the devil which they serve. Satanic panic is at an all-time high. Meanwhile, celebrity influencers are speaking in subliminal witch language and telling us to shh, while throwing up the 636s and winking one eye. A wickedly ingenious plot of hell on earth by the wickedness and high places of shape-shifting elites to destroy humanity via depopulation. So it's no wonder the matter is yet and still a top-secret classified cold case, because the military, agents, detectives, and other supposed authorities we are forced to trust only serve and protect the very monsters in the shadows that murdered mankind and polluted planet Earth in the first place. No humility amongst the enemy when they destroy the very evidence that would free the enslaved victims of a gross injustice. Turning a blind eye for the brotherhood with prejudice. Meanwhile, our country is under violation, inflation, and domestic terrorism by the very American leaders who claim they took oaths to uphold the Bill of Rights in the United States Constitution. See, the problem is, when you're of color, they don't want you to succeed unless you're a sellout, under mind control, and a willing slave to your racist, sexist oppressors. But if you're so poor that you qualify for assistance, that your measly illegal tax dollars paid for, then they don't want the responsibility to take care of you either. Yet, this is supposedly the wealthiest country. Ain't that a big, beautiful bill? It can't be both ways. It's one way or another. So obviously, they don't want those less fortunate to have neither. This hate crime is the powers that be's perverse, premeditated plot to keep us trapped in poverty, which is nothing more than a purposeful setup for failure, because they never wanted us to make it anyway. And with the cost of living, food, and supplies manufactured to be so excessively high, all while we the people are being blackballed in society by their beast system to prevent us from obtaining sufficient, reliable income to survive, it's clear the real New World Order's plan is #Operation Genocide. A targeted generation for a hungry, homeless population. #Operation Social Engineering. Yet they blame us for that crisis too. You see, they create the problem, staged events, to get a reaction, distraction, then act like they're the savior with the solution, manipulation, then demand order, bully for the very chaos, tragedy they caused in the first place. It is they who are the smoothest criminals and not the fairest of all, yet they sit up high and look down low as they treat the general population like we're the ignorant, uneducated, servant, peasant misfits. But if that were truly the case, then they are the only ones to blame, considering the blind sheeple only learn from the best in the game. Hypocrites who contradict themselves every day. Do as they say, not as they do, must be their motto, considering they do what thou wilt, without consequence, like they enforce upon others, claiming they want productive members of society, yet they go out of their way to target individuals for the sole purposes of disabling able bodies. Bad and bougie conservatives, playing pretend like they're the sophisticated, holy, righteous ones, putting on a facade about their beliefs like they're appalled by the sinfully sinister nature of this evil world, when they know full well it is they who are the ones stunting our growth. By secretly turning out and feminizing straight men, demonizing women, and sexualizing children, so that there are little to no strong family dynamics, and to push their own wicked agendas, acting like all it takes is hard work and dedication to accomplish great things, but behind the scenes, sexual harassment is expected, because they expect you to sell out, denounce God, sacrifice, lower your standards, do away with your morals, and put out like a pro whore for the sodomites just for you to succeed. And if you're foolish enough to be another one to bite the dust after you're all used up, they just roll you out back and dismiss you like you were never even good enough. That's how the rich stay rich, by profiting off the poor. Then they treat us like we're the codependent and needy ones, while blocking every avenue for real growth and expansion amongst colored folks, with the hopes you'll never know. It's no wonder why they spend trillions of dollars on mass mind control, because they'll never allow the people to have more wealth, power, privilege, or knowledge than they do. Eerily cautious of an awakened uprising because they're deathly afraid of a coup and being overthrown someday for good. In conclusion of this devilish delusion of reality, it would be easy enough to place blame solely on the current state of America. But the fact of the matter is, this is a worldwide parasite plaguing planet Earth as a result of corrupt rulers and masters collaborating with demonic, unhuman beings for power, leaving us with nowhere to run or hide, only the faith and nerve to survive on land we were originally meant to be created as equals. Thus, so many innocent souls are slain for sacrifice, while so many more shall perish for lack of knowledge. The suffering is awfully great amongst the people who are divided, although we are surrounded by beautiful sights to distract ourselves from the misery we feel inside. Perhaps one day, someday, we shall truly be free of the lies, deceptions, manipulations, hate crimes, violence, terrorism, torture, cruel and unusual punishments, racism, colorism, sexism, prejudice, and discrimination. The end. Thank you all so very much for joining me tonight for my story time. I do hope you all enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, because that is your free way of showing your support to help grow the channel. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shinebrightlikeadiamond36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself. Take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.